Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Travis. I'm the Clinical Learning Center Coordinator. The purpose of this video is to discuss the process of entering into your lab courses, whether that's Foundations of Practicum or your Health Assessment Practicum. Before we get into what you have to do to get into a classroom, I'm going to talk about how you need to wait to go into your classroom. You need to make sure that you're not congregating in the hallways or in the lobby and that you have a mask on at all times. You need to maintain 6 foot apart of all of your peers. You need to walk to the right of the hallways. So when you're exiting the hallway, you'll be on your right. When you're entering the hallway, you're going to be on your right. This prevents a whole lot of touch points between individuals. It's also very important that you stay 6 foot apart in line for the check-in process. So now let's talk about the check-in process.
You're going to find a QR code that looks something like this for Foundations Lab check-in. Make sure it says that, or you'll be signing into the wrong class. You will pull up the camera on your phone, and from there, it will pull up a bar at the top of your screen that says Open Form. It's going to be a Google link. You're going to click that link and you're going to fill out the form. It's going to ask simple questions like first name, last name, any new onset of symptoms. And then the last question is going to be your temperature. I do want to put a disclaimer out there. If you are having symptoms at home, send your instructor an email and do not come to the lab and expose us. Whether we think that is COVID-19 or another illness, we do not need to be bringing any sickness to the labs. So once you get to that last question, it's going to ask your temperature. So you're going to find the instructor in the hallway, and they're going to do a forehead digital temperature on you. You're then going to get a pair of goggles, take them out of the plastic, and you will put your name on your goggles. The reason you're going to put your name on your goggles is because these are the only goggles you get for labs. If you lose your goggles, you will be required to replace them on your own. I do not have enough to give everybody a second pair. You will then germ-x your hands or clean your hands with some Sandy wipes, they're called Sandy hands, and put your gloves on. Once your gloves are on, you're going to clean your personal items with the red wipes. Any wipes we use must have gloves on. So clean your personal items. While you're doing all of that, the instructor will be checking your responses and will know if you are cleared to go into the classroom or the lab. So once you have been cleared, your goggles are on, your gloves are on, and you already have a mask on because you've entered the building. Remember, to get onto campus, you must have a mask on. Your hands have been cleaned, your gloves are on, your goggles are on, your personal items are cleaned, and you've been cleared to go into the room. You may go into the room. When you go into the room, make sure that you sit in the appropriate seats, at least 6 to 12 feet apart from each other, and wait for further instructions.